Education Minister, Dr. Susil Premajantha, Ministry of Fisheries Development, Honorable Douglas Devananda, other distinguished invitees, ladies and gentlemen. First of all, let me extend my sincere thanks to the principal of this college, Leela-san, and his staff for having invited me to grace his Kopay Teachers College centenary celebrations. You all are celebrating 100 years of service to the nation. I understand that more than 12 principals have held the leading position in this center, and more than 30,000 teachers been qualified and have undergone courses here in this historic location. In the morning, when I visited here, I was really inspired by the fact that I saw a group of kids who were lined up here representing every one of us. That shows, and to me, that indicates that education has no barriers, and education shall not have any barrier. So with that concept in mind, we are moving forward under the current circumstances, and the government has given highest priority to maintain the education system status quo. Honorable Minister Dr. Susil Premajantha has taken every effort to maintain the peaceful implementation of the education sector development plan, supported by various other stakeholder agencies that have been established to ensure the efficient and effective service delivery mechanism in the education sector. So what is important here for us as adults to know that the future of this country is in the hands of the younger generation. So there have been so much of developments taken place in the spheres of technological advancements and scientific development. So we must be able to structure and restructure the current programs and plans to cater to the requirements that are emerging in times to come. So therefore, the human resource development has become a pivotal factor in the economic and social development agenda. So therefore, when we refer to SDG 4, it is very clearly mentioned, and it has been accepted right from the world that the education only can play a significant role in putting the world order and peaceful society. So therefore, when we celebrate 100 of years of service here in this center, we must look at the future with new perspectives in the sphere of human resource development, especially the personality developments. In the education reform agenda, we have provided very important space for the human resource development aspect. So not only the teachers and other staff who are managing the institutional framework in the education sector must align to that noble cause. So therefore, individually, as adults and professionals, we need to see as to how we can fill our own knowledge gaps, and the external environment and other agencies can support you for the gaps and how to fill these gaps by deploying important resources that are meant for other sectors as well. So therefore, you all are here today to witness the 100 years of your dedication and commitment for the student community that had been executed during the 10 decades where this institution was commenced its operation in 1923. So the Honorable Minister of Education, and with the support of the government has established a cabinet subcommittee on education. So we, under the current circumstances, the Ministry of Education covers not only the primary education but higher education, vocational and technical education, and science and technology sectors. So now we are under one umbrella that can cater to the entire human resource development aspect. So therefore we don't have reasons to say, and we don't have any other obstacles or impediments that might come and influence the smooth functioning of the sectoral performance. So therefore, the language in this context plays a very big role. English, Sinhala and Tamil. All these three languages must be taught right from the primary levels in all the education institutions, especially the general education sector. So we, in the new agenda, have given a significant place in that to build literacy and numeracy among the younger community of students. That has to be and that must be started, commenced from grade 1 onwards. So the Honorable Minister has introduced and has been instrumental in putting that effort right from the beginning. The last couple of months we have started that mechanism, and now we are nowadays mobilizing the required human and other resources to make it a success. Even in the technical and vocational education sector, when it comes to professional and technical development of the students, the language again plays a key role. Not only English, but other languages, foreign languages, Korean, Japanese, German, French, and the other languages of that nature must be taught in the institutions where these students are receiving practical, technical and vocational training. So therefore, when you go into details, when we build peer personalities, we must be mindful that they must be able to practice what they are learned in the practical and in the society for which they are ultimately connected. So therefore, the government has understood and government has very clearly explained the policy behind this effort. So as professionals and as experienced officers who are managing this sector must involve in this whole process with a noble cause, and also ensure that the younger generation to come will have much better space in the society that will foster social and economic development in the country. So again, I extend my sincere thanks to the principal, Mr. Lalison, and his officers for having organized this historic event, and his commitment and dedication, and his staff and other officials' commitment is very well appreciated. And we, from the ministry side, will ensure that the facilities and the requirements that must be satisfied on priority basis will be satisfied in the months to come. Thank you very much.